You've finally finished your book. Months of late nights, caffeine jitters, and keyboard cramps. You're ready to share it with the world when your inbox explodes. Editors you never heard of, cover designers who think Comic Sans is a quirky font, publishers asking for thousands of dollars up front, promoters promising exposure, like that pays the rent. Suddenly, it's not a celebration, it's a feeding frenzy. And guess what? You become the shark bait. I've helped hundreds of writers navigate these shark-infested waters. I've seen brilliant authors lose thousands, and I've seen others dodge the bite and thrive. I even wrote a book about this. Yes, this is a shameless plug. And I want you to avoid the mistakes I've seen too many good writers make. Welcome. I'm D.L. Hughes from VelocityWriting.com, and today I'll show you how to navigate shark-infested waters. And by the way, you'll know exactly how to spot the sharks, outswim them, and keep your hard-earned money and sanity intact. Be sure to stick around. Near the end, I discuss the deadliest shark of them all. Let's look first at the editor who can ruin your voice. The internet has bred a lot of shark-like editors. Everyone thinks an editor is an editor, right? If they fix typos, what's the risk? Well, just about everything. And by the way, I discussed the various kinds of editors in a different video, and the link is in the description. A bad editor doesn't just waste your money. They can dull your voice, flatten your characters, and wreck your credibility before your book even launches. There's some red flags. First is the training mirage. Many so-called editors have zero training. Ask them about the Chicago Manual of Style and watch their eyes glaze over. Many wrote a book, so they think they are qualified to edit one. Nope. Usage is constantly changing, and that's why we never want to depend on someone like our mom or a retired school teacher to edit our work. Their knowledge is frozen in a time capsule, and that's not good. Real editors can prove current experience, have degrees or certifications, or work with clients or known publishers. Red flag number 2, the sample test. Always request a sample copy edit, 1,000 words max. If their changes are random or unexplained, run. Good editors explain why they tweak things, and they also protect your voice. Most editors will do a 1,000-word sample for free, to get your job, but it's worth paying $20 to check out a well-recommended copy editor. Red flag number 3, the package trap. Your book isn't a toaster. Beware of cookie-cutter packages that ignore your specific needs, whether it's developmental, line, or copy editing. Quick question for you. Ever hired an editor who made things worse? Drop your story in the comments and help another author dodge your mistake. But if you think editors are bad, wait until you see what happens when the cover turns readers away from your book. The designer who misses the genre. People love to say, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, readers did not get that memo. A bad cover is like a neon sign that says, do not read. Even worse, it makes your book invisible next to professional competition. Red flag number 1, pretty isn't persuasive. A beautiful design that doesn't match your genre equals instant death. A cozy romance shouldn't look like a sci-fi thriller. Check the top sellers in your category and make sure yours fits. Red flag number 2, the typography trap. Bad fonts scream amateur. If your designer says, oh, I just like this font, ask them why it works. If they can't answer, you're in trouble. Red flag number 3, no market testing. Don't trust your gut alone. Poll readers about covers. Use Facebook groups, author forums, even quick ads to see which cover people actually click on. What's the worst cover you've ever seen? Post it below. I guarantee we've all got war stories. But covers are just bait. The bloodiest waters, publishers who make you pay to get published. The Vanity Press with a new mask. At the start, I said I'd save the deadliest shark of them all until later. Well, here it is. Vanity presses used to be easy to spot. You paid thousands, they printed books and dumped them in your driveway and called it a day. Now they've rebranded. They call themselves hybrid publishers, or say they're following the co-op model. Fancy names, same scam. The hybrid illusion. Well, they often pitch you like it's a traditional deal. They are your publisher friend. Then they ask you for a huge sum, maybe $6,000 up front, and they take royalties. Hybrid publishing is the shark that bites twice. Your rights, their profits. Their hidden clauses often let them own your ISBN, your cover, even your files. You want to leave? Well, of course you can, but you have to buy back your own work. Better options exist. Amazon KDP and Ingram Spark are both legit and have no shark fees. Total control stays with you. Yes, you do hire independent contractors to edit and create covers and things like that, but at a tiny fraction of the cost. Ever been pitched by a hybrid? What tipped you off? Comment below and you may save someone else thousands of dollars. And even if you dodge the vanity trap, there's still one more predator circling. The promoter who sells you hope. You get the email. For $150, we'll feature your book to 25,000 readers. Well, sounds amazing until you realize those 25,000 people are in a Facebook group and they have no interest in your topic. 0 of them are likely to buy. Here's shark flag number 1. Exposure does not equal sales. Reach is worthless without the right audience. Promoters really show real data, open rates, clicks, sales. No data? No deal. It's called the spray and pray trap. Random promo blasts waste money. You can't sell to everybody. You must sell to somebody. Small, highly targeted, data-driven ads or newsletter swaps with similar authors outperform them every time. You are aimed at someone in those cases. Now here's the twist. The most dangerous predator isn't the obvious scammer. It's the nice one, the one who just wants to help. They are friendly, responsive. They'll even say, "I believe in your book." And that's exactly how they get your guard down. Clear steps plus micro-engagement. Want to shark-proof your publishing journey? Well, here's the 3-step armor. First, vet every expert. Ask for proof, clients, samples, results. Second, think like a publisher. Writing is an art. Publishing is business. Separate the two. And pay for results, not promises. Hope doesn't pay royalties. Data does. Question for you. Which predator do you see most in writing groups? Editors, designer, publishers, or promoters? Drop it below. I want to see what's hitting authors hardest right now. Self-publishing isn't for the faint-hearted, but neither are you. You wrote the book. That was the creative part. Now you're turning it into a consumable product, the book, with the help of others. Protect it, ask questions, demand clarity, and keep your publishing power. Have a great writing day.